hit that subscribe button and the bell icon beside it to check out our latest videos before anyone else. Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from Greedy Tech and this is the gaming review, heat test and battery drain test of the Redmi 5. Redmi 5 sports a Snapdragon 450 processor with Adreno 506 GPU. Now this is the phone and I'm gonna play these 6 games for 1 hour. I'll be playing each game for 10 minutes and then check the temperature and even the battery percentage. So the current battery percentage is 87%. I'm gonna check the battery percentage at the end once again and you can see how much the battery drain for 1 hour of gaming. Now currently the room temperature is 32 degrees and there are 2 lights on either side with a total of 6 CFL bulbs and there is no fan or AC. So on the whole, it's going to be an extreme condition and I'm going to push the phone to see its limits. Now I'm going to start the timer and start playing Asphalt 8. So guys, that was the end of our first first game, Asphalt 8. I'm just gonna pause the timer. I played around 2.5 games, 2.5 races. So on the front, the maximum temperature is 40 degrees, 41. And on the back, it is 40 degrees. So guys, that was the maximum temperature. Now coming to the gaming experience, I didn't notice any lag. Display was pretty good. For some odd reason, I couldn't notice any pixels either. But if you have sharp eyes, you'll see pixels on the screen, especially while playing Asphalt 8. Anyway, there was no lag in the entire gameplay. Visuals were good. Audio experience was good. So the current battery percentage is 84%. So for 10 minutes of Asphalt 8, phone used around 3% of battery. Now let's check Modern Combat 5. This game, I can notice the pixels right from the start because of all the texture, and game doesn't feel all that sharp.
Let's go. Thanks.
That's also because of the lack of resolution. So guys, visuals were good, there was no heating issues, phone felt slightly warm but still pretty manageable. The only problem was the display, it kind of felt pixelated and it wasn't all that sharp. So unless you have pretty sharp eyes, it's not going to be a problem. Currently I've been playing this game for 15 minutes, I'll play it for another 5 minutes and then check the temperature altogether. So guys, I played Modern Combat 5 for 10 minutes. Now let's check the maximum temperature. Now let's check the temperature. On the front it is 42 degrees, that's the maximum temperature, and on the back it is 44 degrees. I just saw 44. So on the back it is 44 degrees. So guys, that was maximum temperature and there was no problem with the gaming. Visuals were really good. Now next I'll play Shadow Fight 3. By the way, battery percentage is 82. So after 20 minutes of gameplay, phone just lost 5% of battery, 2% for Modern Combat 5 for playing 10 minutes continuously. So guys, that was 30 minutes. Now the current battery percentage is 79. So 8% of battery. So 8% of battery drain in 30 minutes. Now let's check the temperature. On the front it is 43 degrees. That seems to be the maximum. And on the back it is 45 degrees. For a second it showed 45 degrees, but now it is showing 42 degrees. So on the front it is 43 degrees and on the back it is 42 degrees. That's the maximum temperature. Now coming to the gaming experience, there was no lag, visuals were pretty good. All is okay. Next I'll play Warhammer. By the way guys, current room temperature is 34 degrees. So guys, I played this game for 10 minutes. Now let's check the temperature. By the way, visuals were really good. There was no heating issues. I mean, phone felt warm, but not a major concern. On the front it is 43 degrees and on the back it is 41. So that's the maximum temperature. 43 degrees on the front and 41 degrees on the back, and the current battery percentage is 76. Let's move on to PUBG Mobile. I guess that's the name. By the way guys, this is the first time I'm playing this game, so I'm pretty horrible at it. So just check out the entire terrain and how smooth the game is. Guys, I'm gonna choose the ultra high settings, but it's not giving me the option. Maybe I should go with the low one. So there's a home. Let's try to go in. I'm picking up stuff. So guys, that was the end of our 10 minutes of game. Now let me pause the timer. Maximum temperature on the front is 44 degrees and on the back it is 43 degrees. Okay, I've seen 45 degrees. So maximum temperature on the back is 45 degrees. I guess I've seen 46. So 44 degrees on the front and 45 degrees on the back while playing PUBG Mobile. There was no major lag, but frames were slightly dropping at some instances, and the game is pretty much playable if you can bear with the heat. Now finally we have Shadowgun Legends. I'll start the timer. By the way, current battery percentage is 73%. That's after 50 minutes of playing games continuously. So guys, that was the end of our last game, and I've been playing games continuously for 1 hour. Now let's check the final temperature. On the front it is 43 degrees, that's the maximum temperature. And on the back it is 42 degrees. So this is the maximum temperature while playing Shadowgun Legend for 10 minutes. By the way, gaming experience was pretty good, there was no lag and the visuals were good. Now coming to the battery percentage, so the current battery percentage is 70, so for 1 hour of intensive gaming, phone used just 17% of battery life, so that's pretty good. I have actually played for 1 hour, but I have been using the phone for like 1 hour 10 minutes or 15 minutes, so on the whole, phone does survive intensive gaming. Now for the final round, I'm going to take pictures continuously for 5 minutes and then check the temperature. Now I'm going to reset the timer and then start taking the pictures. By the way guys, I'm not letting the phone cool down, so I'm really trying to push its limits to see how much the phone actually heats up. On Redmi Note 5 Pro, capturing speeds were very low because of heating issues, but as you can see on Redmi 5, capturing speeds are decent. Okay, I've been taking pictures but not started the timer yet, sorry for that. So guys, when I'm using the fingerprint scanner, capturing speeds are much better. So guys, I've been taking pictures for 5 minutes, actually more than 5 minutes. Now let's check the temperature on the front and back. By the way, phone on the back feels quite hot already. So on the front it is 47 degrees. I've just seen 47. So on the back it is 46 degrees, that's the maximum temperature. So the maximum temperature on the front and back was 46 or 47 degrees. That is definitely hot, but still bearable. As for me, this entire area feels hot, but I can still hold it in the hand. As it is a metal bag, it will cool down quickly. So just in case if your phone heats up so much, put it aside for 5 minutes. Now let's quickly check the battery percentage once again. So for 5 minutes of intensive camera usage, phone used 3% of battery. So once again, that's pretty decent. Now just for a quick reference, yesterday when I did the same camera test for Redmi Note 5 Pro, I was able to take 187 pictures. Now let's see how many pictures we took today. That's 505 pictures in 5 minutes. That's intense. So guys, those were the results. While gaming, maximum temperature, I guess it was 44 degrees, and on intensive camera usage, your phone might go as high as 47 degrees. Yes, that's definitely hot, but you won't be playing games or using camera intensively in such a hot environment. At least you'll have a fan or AC or something going on. So these are the worst case results. Now, if you're considering this phone for gaming, yes, you can play most of the high-end games, but I would suggest you to go with the Redmi Note 5 instead. Both come with the same Adreno 506 GPU, but Note 5 has a Full HD Plus display, so you get a much better gaming experience with the Redmi Note 5. So guys, that was the gaming review, heat test and battery drain test of Redmi 5. By the way, if you're planning to buy this phone, use the link in the description, it really helps the channel. If you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag AskGreedyTech on Twitter and we will try to make it as soon as possible. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I'm Nikhil from Greedy Tech signing off. Have a nice day.